If you're a creator, you know that time, well, it's pretty much your most valuable asset. So today, we're going to explore a really powerful set of AI tools that are designed to give you that time back. The goal? Less grind, more of your creative genius. Does this sound familiar? I mean, that feeling of drowning in an endless mountain of tasks, editing, planning, scheduling, researching. It's a lot. You're not alone. But what this quote really gets at is a huge shift that's happening right now. There is a smarter way to work, and you know what? The most successful creators are already on board. And look, this isn't just some made-up number. We're about to break down 10 specific tools that can genuinely reclaim over 20 hours of your week, every single week. Just imagine getting half of your work week back to focus on what you actually love doing. Okay, so every great piece of content starts with an idea, right? But for a lot of creators, the biggest bottleneck is just getting that idea out of your head and onto the page. This first set of tools is all about bridging that gap between a thought and actual text, almost instantly. So let me introduce you to Whisper Flow. Just forget frantically typing out Slack messages or emails. With this, you literally just press two keys and start talking. The AI transcribes everything with perfect grammar and punctuation. It's a total game changer for day-to-day stuff. But its real power, that's in the creative work. So why is this so good? It's actually really simple. Our brains just work faster than our fingers. Speaking your ideas out loud is way more natural and fluid than typing. And it completely bypasses those frustrating tech issues, like a laggy keyboard that can just kill your creative flow. Plus, that built-in time tracker is a fantastic little motivator. But what if you're more of a visual thinker? Sometimes staring at a giant wall of text from a standard AI tool can feel just as overwhelming as a blank page. And that's exactly where a tool like Idea Map comes in. Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got the typical AI output, that wall of text. But on the right, you see Idea Map's approach, a visual, strategic roadmap. It actually transforms your goals into a plan you can see, showing you all the connections and the flow. It's kind of like having a strategic consultant that thinks visually, just like you do. All right, now that you've got your ideas captured, let's tackle the next major time sink, video editing. Oh man, this is where entire days can just disappear for so many creators. But this next suite of AI tools, it can turn hours of that tedious work into mere minutes. First up, especially for you short-form video creators, is Submagic. If you're making Reels, TikToks, or Shorts, this is a tool you absolutely need to know about. It's literally designed to handle almost the entire editing process for you. The features here are just incredible. It automatically gets rid of dead air and filler words, and then adds those dynamic, engaging captions that are so crucial for grabbing attention. But the real killer feature? It generates compelling text hooks for the first 3 seconds of your video. It's an absolute powerhouse. And this quote from a creator, it really says it all. A 4-hour editing session crunched down into 10 minutes. That's not just a small improvement, that's a fundamental change to your entire workflow, freeing up massive chunks of time for other creative work. The real key here is choosing the right tool for the job. As you can see, each one has a very specific strength. Submagic is your go-to for short form. If you're repurposing longer videos into clips, Magic Clips AI is going to find the most viral-worthy moments for you. And for you long-form creators, Gling AI tackles that painful first rough cut, saving you hours of just sifting through footage. Okay, so you've captured your ideas and you've edited your content in record time. Now what? Well, the next challenge is strategy and growth. These next tools act like your personal AI content team. For anyone who's serious about YouTube, vidIQ is pretty much non-negotiable. It's not just one tool, it's a whole command center. It gives you daily video ideas tailored to your niche, helps you find the right keywords, designs thumbnails, and even has an AI coach that can audit your entire channel and tell you exactly what to improve. But hey, growth isn't just about YouTube. For Instagram, a tool like Stanley acts as a strategist right there inside your DMs, constantly feeding you niche-specific content ideas. And when it comes to high-level planning for any platform, you can use ChatGPT to generate an entire month's content calendar, making sure your strategy is both varied and consistent. Now let's talk about the back end, the operations that keep your business running, but can totally drain your creative energy. This final category of tools puts those essential but super repetitive tasks on autopilot. It's not always the content production that leads to burnout.
A lot of the time, it's these hidden tasks, the constant back and forth of scheduling, the team reviews, the endless fact checking. These are the real time sinks that quietly drain our creative energy. And here's how you plug those leaks. Reclaim AI is fantastic for tackling calendar chaos by syncing everything intelligently. Hire Mia makes sure your brand is consistent by training an AI on your specific voice, giving your team instant feedback. And for Plexity AI, it's like your personal research assistant, pulling info only from credible, cited sources to save you hours of verification. Okay, I know that was a lot of information, so how do you actually start? It's really easy to get overwhelmed, but here is a simple, actionable plan to begin reclaiming your time, like right now. This strategy here is to be methodical. First, just track your time for 1 week. Be really honest with yourself about where the hours are going. Second, and this is important, don't try to use all 10 tools at once. Pick the one tool that solves your single biggest pain point. And finally, master that one tool, see the results, and only then, maybe, add another to your stack. And that really brings us to the most important takeaway of all this. The goal of AI isn't to replace you. It's to automate all that repetitive work, freeing you up to pour your energy into the things that only you can do, your unique strategy, your creativity, and your connection with your audience. And that really is the key, isn't it? This isn't about becoming an AI-driven robot. The future belongs to those of us who can cleverly use these incredible tools as assistants, while doubling down on our own human creativity and unique voice. These tools are out there right now. They're ready to go, ready to take on the tedious parts of your job. So the only question left to ask yourself is this: what amazing things are you going to create with all that extra time?